Hello, folks, and welcome back to Voice of Cards. If you remember, we had just gotten to THRICETON, and we are still here to visit the good doctor and figure out what's what. So let's go ahead and just get exploring, huh? Welcome. 100 gold will get you wherever you're headed, the master says as you set foot in the carriage shop. No, we don't want to do any of that. The item shop still really doesn't have anything that we're looking for.
The man says you'll need a torch to explore caves. And, he adds, it just so happens you can buy them at the item shop. You get the feeling he probably works for said shop.
They said we need a torch. What does a torch do? Shine a light in the darkness. I mean, we should at least take one just to be careful, right? So let's go ahead and do that.
It seems the sound of a flute could once often be heard coming from the doctor's house. His neighbors complained about the noise, though, and all has been quiet since.
Oh, right. That's the house we're going to. Okay.
Well, if it isn't the head of the National Inn Association's son, the innkeeper blurts out, overcome with surprise. You've clearly been mistaken for someone else, but the innkeeper looks so excited that you dare not burst or bubble. Your room is free.
Do we need to rest? I don't... No, we're full on HP, so we're good. No reason to rest right now.
Apparently monsters have been mugging people along this stretch of road lately. The Ivory Order is searching for where they're stashing the stolen goods.
Can't go down the well, good to know.
The man scours his skin with a washcloth, trying to rid himself of all odor. Apparently, he blames his natural musk for his unlucky love life.
He's stinky.
You catch a whiff of scent wafting off him. It is rather pungent. An idea strikes you. Maybe getting rid of the toxins within the body would get rid of the odor without, too.
Do I even have an antidote? I'll give him one.
You fish around in your bag, but can't seem to find an antidote anywhere.
Well, let's buy an antidote, see what happens, right? I mean, we have to find out. Oh, you know what? That's probably at the doctor's. So let's wait a second for that. Alright, so we actually, that's our first few upgrades here. Now, my main question is, are any of these Like, should I be buying these? Who is this for? Is it not for, is this for her? And we got some rings that protect folks. Let's get the... He'll go to 9 to 12. She goes from 9 to 12. And +1 defense. That seems better. Oh yeah, that's 3. I'm gonna get the staff. Let's get the staff. That'll be the one piece of gear we buy for now. Weapon, armor, and accessory cards are only effective once you've equipped them to your characters. Open the menu and select equipment to make sure your party is ready for battle.
This is the game parlor. Come play cards, the boy at reception calls.
Yeah, let's play one game, sure. See what that's about. The goal is to use your cards to get more points than other players. You can get points by arranging your cards into sets of matching cards or consecutive straights. Try making a set. When the game starts, each player is dealt their hand, one card at a time. Then everyone takes their actions in turn order. You're up first. Draw 2 cards from the deck. Now you have 3 cards in your hand. Select 2 that have the same number. This set is worth 4 points. Make a set with the selected cards. When you make a set, you earn points equal to the sum of the numbers on the cards. From any cards left over, you can choose 1 to remain in your hand. This is the end of your turn. Next, I'll act for the other player. I don't have any cards that can make a set. When that happens, you have to discard all but 1 card from your hand. It's your next turn, but let me take this opportunity to explain the play screen. This is your player card. That's where you can see how many points you have. The sets you've made are here. You can have up to 3 sets at one time. You can see what you have left in your hand here. The pot is at the top. Any player can use these cards when making a set. The cards remaining in the deck is shown in the upper left. When this reaches 0, the game is over. And that's the play screen. Let's return to the game. I believe it was your turn. Try making a set from the cards in the pot and what's in your hand. You can make a set with up to 3 cards of the same number. You have 3. You have 3 A's, so try making a set. This is all a lot. It's pretty straightforward. They're just explaining it very slowly. It's like kind of like poker, I guess. Okay, so aces aren't worth that much. Because he just had 1 set and that was worth more. Well, this is worth more, right? 9 points, yes, instead of just 6. So, we'll do that. You can only make 1 set per turn. You can make sets from 2 or 3 cards of the same number or from 3 consecutively numbered cards. And you can only have up to 3 sets at a time. When you make a 4th set, you'll have to discard one of the sets you already have. Okay. So basically you want to make the 3 highest value sets that you can before the cards run out. So it's 17 to 16. I'm 1 point behind. You don't have to explain the menu screen, thank you. It's fine. I know, these are 2 cards. Yes, I win the tutorial, thank you. I'm gonna go back to the story now. This one. That seems straightforward enough, but no, I will not. Thank you.
The woman who fashions herself a missionary of love haughtily cries she's too beautiful and popular for her own good.
I hate being, you know, I hate being too pretty. Just hate being too pretty. You're blocking my way. I don't care how pretty you are. I mean, maybe that's not an exit.
How may I help you? The proprietress inquires.
Okay, she's got the usual warty nose. Antidote. Yeah, we want one of these to give to that guy. He may hate us for this, but it's worth the expense.
Will that be all? The proprietress asks. The woman tells you a monster stole something very valuable from her. If only someone could get it back for me, she sighs.
Can I help?
What did it steal, you ask? Medicine, says the woman, to give my skin a lustrous glow.
Need an ointment? Like what? What kind of monster steals medicine? I mean, I guess monsters don't really care what they steal. They're just taking stuff, you know?
You hand him an antidote and he chugs it down. As soon as he's finished, the odor completely disappears. Overjoyed, the man resolves to tell the person he likes how he feels. From his breast pocket, the man pulls out something to give you in thanks.
2. He gave us the number 2. Whatever that means. Can you imagine being stinky your whole life and not being able to discover love because of how bad you smell? And someone walks over to the apothecary across the street and buys a 40 gold potion and it solves all the problems you've ever had. I'd be so mad. Be so mad.
Cyprian Ombre, I'm sorry, Cyprian Amber, has lived here for many years, conducting research on monsters.
What? Cyprian Ombre? What? Why did they say it wrong? Why would you do that? What was the point?
All the townsfolk affectionately call him Cypri.
Easier to say, yes.
If anyone knows anything about the dragon, it's him. He's a veritable monster expert.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say no and we're done. We're leaving. That's the end of the game. Thanks for watching. We're never gonna ask. We're just gonna leave. Like, why is that an option?
You ask Cypri if he knows anything about the dragon. He says he'll tell you if you do him a favor.
And what's this thing on his hat? It looks like a Poro from League of Legends.
The monsters stole a precious treasure from him.
Except this one's got scary teeth that I don't like.
If you reclaim the treasure, Cypri promises to tell you all he knows about the dragon. It seems the treasure-thieving monster makes its hideout in the Western Cave. That's where you'll want to head.
Venture to the Western Cave to retrieve Cypri's prized possession. I wonder what treasure we're going for this time. I'm sure it's just great. Alright, so how do we get there is the question. They said Western Cave? Didn't we see a sign for it down here? What are these? Ooh, that's bad. Oh god, still obliterated it. Okay. Awful rolls. Oh. Cool animation, though. I'll take a critical. I'm just now realizing with Mar that I should probably not do the one where you roll 2 dice because he's a default attack of 12. So rolling 2 dice is never going to do better than his base attack. Right? I don't know, I'll have to look into it. That way to THRICETON. But how do we get to Western Cave? Not there.
You come across a gaping hole in the ground. The sign beside it depicts a piece of armor, followed by, "Do not drop this in the hole." It's only human to want to do exactly what you're told not to. However willing you might be, you don't have the armor depicted, so you walk away.
Okay. So this is the western thing, so I'm gonna go this way. Right, because there it is. You've reached the western cave's entrance. A perilous dungeon lies ahead. Adventurers are advised to be at least level 3 before entering. What level am I? We're level 3. Okay. Let's do it. Yes.
Light can't reach the furthest depths of the cave. It may be impossible to proceed without a torch.
Use the torch.
You light the torch. It'll be much easier to explore now with your surroundings better illuminated.
I really love the music in this game. It's very good. Search the western cave for Cypri's prized possession.
Though the torch lights your immediate surroundings, you still cannot peer far into the distance.
Your ability to manipulate the camera has been restricted. Okay, so it's definitely like a different shape. It's not just like full of tunnels and open areas. Mushrooms. I'm willing to bet fire is probably good against them, yeah? Oh man, 30 damage, double his health. Goodbye.
Excellent.
Easy peasy. So we actually got a little peek at the cave there to see how big it is. Ooh, more enemies, okay. So far, this cave's just been completely empty outside of the enemies.
Fight.
Rude. I'm gonna do wind against him. Maybe you can like blow a skeleton away. No, nothing special. Gonna electrocute this. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Mar.
That was lucky.
He would have been dead either way. Doesn't matter that he got lucky. That would have been enough damage. Ooh. She hits hard. Really glad I got that new weapon for her. Okay, dead end. More enemies? I'm just gonna explore this entire cave, to be honest with you. We could use the
Let's
levels,
do this.
and there might be some stuff that we would miss otherwise, so. Okay. Also, we kind of need to rebuild our gold after spending all that money. Wait, treasure discovered. Oh, 2. Middle. Okay, so it shows you the options that you miss, which is interesting. I'll take it either way. That's, you know, a free 40 gold. An oil pot. Add 5 to fire damage target takes for 3 turns. Okay. This room feels like a trap. You know? But I guess not. I mean, in a way it was, because I just encountered enemies anyway, but... You know. Is what it is, we'll take them down. Damn, those rolls have been awful. Just awful.
That was lucky.
I mean, it was, but he still failed to kill it. Like...
You did great.
Mar. Unlock the Orc Child's enemy story. The Red Fungo.
It's the red fungo, innit?
Fungo is a weird name.
Rout the enemy.
Just wanted to take one of them out to begin the fight. We really got to get Mar some new abilities, because that second ability of his is
That was
nothing.
lucky.
I don't think there's like any real benefit to it. God, this cave is large. Another treasure chest. Let's see what's inside. Oh, 400 gold. That's good. That's like another piece of armor or another piece of equipment.
Let's do this.
More fungo, friends. Oh, those poor things. Those poor, poor things.
That was lucky.
I feel like I'm hitting a lot of crits. I wonder if that's, like, normal? I'm rolling ones the rest of the time, so I guess it is normal. Gotta balance the RNG somehow,
Nice
right?
work.
Okay, another one down. A door?
The door is shut tight. It seems some strange force keeps it barred. Upon closer examination of the door, you spot a cavity that looks like some sort of sphere should go there.
Of course it's a sphere. Gotta go find the sphere. Everyone's always looking for spheres. If I roll another one, Bubbins is getting kicked off the team. There we go. Found the magic sphere. You know how I can tell it's magic? Because it's spherical. I need that Drake and Josh sound effect. Listen, I don't care if you're crit, you're off the team. I just said
That was lucky.
if you rolled another one. Four ones in a row. Like, I don't even... Doesn't matter. No. Enemies are easy, but... Still gotta go. Let's fit the magic sphere in the cavity.
You put the magic sphere into the cavity, and the door opens.
Okay. Inspirelixir. Oh, it goes down, huh? Well, we'll just have to figure out where that goes in the next episode. We're gonna stop here. We'll be back very shortly to explore the rest of the cave and deliver this and get some information on this darn dragon we're supposed to be hunting. Until then, thanks for watching. Thank you for the support. I'll see you in the next video.